Have you ever wondered why, despite eating healthy, exercising regularly, and doing your best to stay fit every day, your legs still feel weaker over time? Why do those familiar stairs suddenly feel taller, heavier, harder to climb? Why does it now take an extra second, or sometimes even a sigh, just to get up from a chair? Is it really just aging, or is there something else, something silent, that's gradually stealing the strength from your legs, little by little, day by day? What's truly alarming is that the cause may come from something you've always believed to be healthy, things you eat every week with full confidence, because you've always been told they're natural, nutritious, good for you. But here's the truth. Not all fruits are created equal, especially for older adults. Some fruits, often praised for their health benefits, may actually be slowly weakening your legs, inflaming your joints, and making it harder for you to walk freely. Why can fruit, something supposedly good, actually be harmful to older adults? Because our bodies change with time. After the age of 60, blood circulation weakens, metabolism slows down, joints become more fragile, and the digestive system loses its flexibility. Foods that once helped you feel young and energized in your 30s and 40s may now be quietly contributing to new issues without you even realizing it. For example, a refreshing sweet fruit might contain a surprisingly high amount of natural sugar, enough to spike your blood glucose levels after eating. This sudden spike can damage the tiny blood vessels in your legs, feet, and knees. And if this happens daily, you might begin to notice a nagging ache in your legs when walking, swollen ankles, heavy calves, a dull stiffness in your knees or ankles, or worse. You might start avoiding stairs altogether because they become too exhausting. And the most dangerous part, it all happens silently. No clear signs, no sharp pain. But by the time you notice it, your mobility has already declined. Below are 6 commonly eaten fruits that act as silent culprits. Many people over 60 should be cautious about. What's even more surprising? These are fruits you probably thought were good for you. You might even eat them thinking you're getting your vitamins. Today, we're going to break down each one, and you might be shocked. 1. Pineapple, a sweet taste with a bitter consequence. Pineapple is a beloved tropical fruit, loved for its juicy sweetness and known for containing bromelain, an enzyme often praised as a natural anti-inflammatory. But for older adults, pineapple can be a double-edged sword. First, it's highly acidic. This acidity can trigger inflammation in already sensitive joints, especially for those with arthritis or chronic knee and ankle pain. Second, pineapple is not low in sugar. As you age, your ability to regulate insulin decreases. Eating pineapple can cause a sharp blood sugar spike, which may damage the blood vessels in your legs and lead to a heavy, aching feeling after meals. Some people report feeling weaker legs, swollen ankles, or stiff knees just a few hours after eating pineapple. On top of that, bromelain, the very enzyme pineapple is praised for, can interact with certain blood pressure or blood thinning medications, potentially increasing their side effects without warning. Tip: if you have chronic joint inflammation or are taking blood pressure meds, limit your pineapple intake and never eat it on an empty stomach or late at night. 2. Banana. Muscle friend or silent threat, bananas are a staple in nearly every household. Soft, easy to digest, rich in potassium, they're often said to prevent cramps and support healthy muscles. But the truth is more complicated for aging bodies. Bananas are packed with fast-absorbing carbohydrates, the kind that causes blood sugar to rise rapidly after eating. For older adults, these sugar spikes and crashes can be hard on circulation and knee joints. Many people report feeling heavy legs, slight calf pain, or mild ankle swelling after eating bananas, without understanding why. Also, bananas cause the body to retain water. For those with heart or blood pressure issues, this can lead to swelling, especially in the feet and ankles by the end of the day. Tip: if you've been experiencing persistent leg pain or swelling, Don't be too quick to blame the weather or aging. Try cutting out bananas for a few weeks and observe whether your symptoms improve. 3. Grapes. Small in size, big in inflammation. Grapes are sweet, bite-sized, and often seen as a healthy snack. They're high in antioxidants like resveratrol, which is known for heart health. But for people over 60, grapes may be more problematic than they seem. They contain fructose, a natural sugar that's absorbed directly by the liver. In younger people, the liver handles this well. But in older adults, slower metabolism can cause excess fructose to be converted into uric acid. When uric acid builds up, it becomes a leading cause of gout and joint pain, especially in areas like sharp nighttime pain in the big toe, morning swelling in the knees, tingling or stinging in the calves after a light walk. Because grapes are easy to snack on, one handful becomes 2 or 3. Most people consume more sugar than they realize. Tip: if you have a history of gout or unexplained joint swelling, minimize grape consumption. Consider switching to fruits with lower sugar content instead. 4. Watermelon. A sweet trap disguised as refreshment. Watermelon is often seen as the ultimate hydrating fruit, light, juicy, and perfect for hot summer days. But behind its refreshing sweetness lies a dangerously high glycemic index. That means eating watermelon causes your blood sugar to spike quickly, just like candy. So what happens when an older adult experiences a blood sugar spike? The body releases insulin to bring it down. But with age, the body becomes more insulin resistant, causing sugar to linger in the bloodstream longer. This leads to widespread inflammation, especially in the joints of the legs, knees, and ankles. You may notice leg fatigue shortly after eating watermelon, slight ankle swelling in the afternoon, or climbing stairs starting to feel like scaling a mountain. Tip: don't let the light and healthy image fool you. If you've ever eaten watermelon at night and felt more leg discomfort the next morning, try cutting back and see how your body responds. 5. Orange. Immunity booster or secret joint saboteur. Oranges are widely known as the queen of vitamin C, praised for supporting the immune system and fighting off illness. But for older adults, the high citric acid content in oranges can become problematic. Here's why. Citric acid can irritate joint tissues, especially if you already suffer from inflammation. It can worsen chronic arthritis and that morning knee stiffness many seniors experience. Drinking orange juice on an empty stomach may also upset digestion, causing bloating and reduced mobility. What's worse, oranges aren't low in sugar. The combination of acidity and sugar can trigger chronic inflammation throughout the body, impacting your legs, thighs, and ankles. Tip: instead of starting your morning with orange juice, try warm water infused with a few slices of ginger or unsweetened lemon for better circulation and reduced inflammation. 6. Green apple. The clean fruit with hidden consequences. Green apples look crisp, elegant, and less sweet than red ones, making them seem like the healthier choice, but they contain malic acid, which gives them their tart taste and can become a problem for seniors. Over time, malic acid can irritate your digestive lining and joints. Combine that with even small amounts of natural sugar, and some older adults may experience mild numbness in the thighs or hips after eating, stiff legs when getting out of bed, lingering discomfort when walking upstairs. Tip: if you love apples, opt for ripe red apples instead. They have more stable sugar levels and lower acidity. Always eat them after a full meal, not on an empty stomach or late at night. 7. Mango, a sugar bomb wrapped in golden skin. Mangoes are a summer favorite, soft, juicy, and sweet. But ripe mangoes, even when naturally sweet, are packed with sugar. One medium mango can contain 40 to 50 grams of sugar, about 10 teaspoons. For older adults, this kind of sugar intake in a short time can spike insulin sharply, followed by a crash, leaving you tired, numb, or achy. Create a burning sensation in your ankles, knees, or the small joints of your feet. And because mangoes are so delicious and light, It's easy to overeat without realizing the consequences. Tip: if you've ever felt tingling or aching legs after a mango-heavy meal, take a break from it and monitor your symptoms. Consider replacing mangoes with fruits lower in sugar and higher in fiber. 8. Peach. Soft on the outside, not so gentle inside, peaches are juicy, fragrant, and full of vitamins A and C. But for older adults, their natural sugar content and certain compounds can be troublesome. Peaches contain polyols, a type of sugar alcohol that ferments slowly in the gut. This can cause gas, bloating, or dull abdominal discomfort for those with sensitive digestion. Their fuzzy skin may also trigger mild reactions in those with asthma, skin sensitivities, or allergies. Plus, peaches are high in oxalates, which can contribute to kidney stones, fatigue, and lower back pain, ultimately impacting your ability to move freely. Tip: eat peaches in moderation, no more than one per day. Peel them thoroughly and avoid eating them on an empty stomach. If you have digestive issues or take diuretics, consult your doctor before including them regularly in your diet. 9. Kiwi, small but surprisingly tough on your knees. Kiwi is often hailed as a superfood, packed with more vitamin C than oranges and loaded with antioxidants. But its high acidity makes it risky for aging joints. Kiwi has a low pH, making it extremely acidic. This can irritate the mouth, stomach, and joints, especially for those with chronic inflammation. It's also rich in oxalates, which tend to accumulate in soft tissues and joints, causing dull pain in areas like knees, hips, and ankles. Some people even report tingling in their limbs or slight calf spasms a few hours after eating kiwi without realizing the connection. Tip: if you enjoy kiwi, limit yourself to half a fruit at a time and always eat it with a full meal. Seniors with joint problems, kidney stones, or digestive sensitivities should avoid it altogether. 10. Coconut. Not as cooling as you might think, coconut water is seen as a refreshing drink, especially in summer. But for seniors, both coconut water and flesh can pose more risks than benefits. Coconut water contains high levels of potassium. Drinking too much in a short time can cause mild heart rhythm issues, especially for those with cardiovascular conditions. Coconut flesh is rich in saturated fat, which can raise bad cholesterol and promote joint inflammation, especially in already weak joints. Some people report feeling lightheaded, weak-legged, or even knee pain after drinking cold coconut water, often due to sudden blood pressure drops or electrolyte imbalances. According to Eastern medicine, coconut has a cooling nature, which may cause digestive upset, loose stools, or joint pain in those with colder body constitutions. Tip: limit coconut water to half a cup per day. Don't drink it at night or right after being out in the sun. Avoid eating mature coconut flesh regularly, especially if you're overweight or have cholesterol issues. Summary: 10 fruits to avoid after age. 60. Pineapple. High in acid, promotes inflammation, and interacts with blood pressure meds. Banana. High in fast-acting sugar, retains water and adds leg heaviness. Grapes. Rich in fructose, raises uric acid, leads to gout and joint pain. Watermelon. High glycemic index, disrupts insulin, worsens leg circulation. Orange. High citric acid, irritates joint tissue, promotes chronic inflammation. Green apple. Malic acid, plus hidden sugar, causes stiffness and thigh numbness. Mango, high sugar content, increases inflammation and lingering joint ache. Peach, causes bloating, allergy sensitivity, and oxalate-related pain. Kiwi, very acidic, rich in oxalates, may trigger muscle spasms and joint pain. Coconut may cause electrolyte imbalances, inflammation, and joint swelling. So, what fruits should people over 60 actually eat? Now that you know which fruits to avoid, you might be asking, then what should I eat that's both delicious and good for my legs? Here's the good news. There are fruits that are not only safe, but actually help reduce inflammation, boost circulation, and improve joint flexibility. These are the fruits you should prioritize in your weekly diet. 1. Cherries. Natural inflammation relief for your joints. Though small, cherries are packed with anthocyanins. powerful natural compounds that fight inflammation. Eating just a few cherries a day can help lower uric acid levels, which supports the prevention and management of gout. They also help soothe pain in knees, ankles, and joints after long walks. Pro tip: stick to a modest serving, about 5 to 7 cherries at a time. Don't overdo it, as they still contain natural sugar. 2. Berries, bodyguards for your legs. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, they all belong to the berry family and are known as some of the lowest sugar, highest antioxidant fruits on the planet. They help reduce joint inflammation and improve blood flow to your arms and legs. They support stable blood sugar, which is crucial for seniors with diabetes or high blood pressure. Their flavonoids improve vascular elasticity, making your legs feel lighter and movement smoother. How to use: mix berries with plain yogurt for breakfast or blend them into a smoothie as a midday snack. 3. Avocado keeps your joints flexible and legs strong. Avocados are loaded with healthy fats, particularly omega-9 and vitamin E, both of which help fight deep inflammation, protect cell membranes, and slow joint aging. Regular avocado consumption helps reduce joint dryness, improve mobility, and support ligament strength. It also aids in blood sugar control, preventing afternoon crashes and muscle fatigue. Serving idea: mash avocado with boiled eggs or mix it into a green salad. It makes a perfect snack that keeps you full without making your legs feel heavy. 4. Pears, light sweetness, full of clean energy. Pears are naturally low in acid, high in water content, and rich in soluble fiber. That makes them the ideal light snack to prevent sudden hunger, reducing the risk of unstable blood sugar spikes. Provide clean energy for light activities like walking or doing morning stretches. Support digestion, relieve constipation, and make your belly feel lighter, your legs too. When to eat: choose ripe, naturally sweet pears. Eat them mid-morning or mid-afternoon, and chew slowly to absorb all their benefits. 5. Papaya, soothing for joints, gentle on the stomach. Papaya is packed with the enzyme papain, which helps reduce inflammation, aid protein digestion, and calm irritated tissues. Seniors who eat papaya regularly often report less bloating, easier movement, and reduced joint stiffness. It also provides vitamin C, A, and beta-carotene, boosting immunity without irritating the body. Note: only eat fully ripened papaya. Avoid green or unripe papaya if you have digestive issues or low blood pressure. Summary: 5 fruits that are good for people. Over 60 cherries, reduce uric acid, help manage gout. Berries, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, anti-inflammatory, boost circulation. Avocado, healthy fats, protect joints, stabilize blood sugar. Pears, low sugar, aid digestion, relieve leg fatigue. Papaya, easy on the stomach, reduces inflammation, boosts immunity. Final words of encouragement: if you've made it this far, that tells me something powerful. You truly care about your health. And here's what I want you to remember: it's never too late to start making changes. You don't have to take massive steps. Just begin with one small decision each day. Choose one fruit that supports your body better. Make one wiser choice that honors your current condition. Take one consistent action, no matter how small. Growing older does not mean growing weaker. It means you now have the wisdom to care for yourself more intentionally. Choose fruits that not only taste good, but nourish your legs, your strength, and your freedom. If this message helped you better understand how small things can impact your long-term health, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a 1 in the comments if you found it helpful, or 0 if you didn't. And don't forget to share this video with someone you care about, because the more we know, the healthier we live. Because your freedom starts with the very legs you're standing on.